Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today, and today we're going to be talking about the Indiana Pacers potentially trading for Keon Ellis. It's been reported that the Pacers are interested in trading for Keon Ellis. And just going to be honest, I think this would be a dumb trade, really, really dumb trade for the Indiana Pacers. Just being honest, look, I think Ellis is an amazing player, and that's why it's been reported that more than half of NBA teams are interested in trading him. But the Indiana Pacers currently have the worst record in the NBA. And Keon Ellis, I think, is such a good impact player that the Kings are going to get some value for him. Even though his contract is expiring, this is a guy who in his 4 or 5 seasons in the league has never shot under 40% from three. He's a good defender. He's a good scorer. And he'd be a good addition to a ball, to any team. And so, I think that even though his contract is expiring, you're gonna have to give up some value to get Keon Ellis. And looking at it right now, the Indiana Pacers are 2-16, and they really, I don't think, have any shot to get into the playoffs, let alone the play-in. I don't think they have a chance to get in the play-in. They're 2-16. Right now, they are, and look, miracles can happen, but you've got the Sixers at the 10 seed. They're 9-8. They are a total of 7.5 games back from being in the play-in. Not even the playoffs, which is the 6th seed. They are a total of 8.5 games back from the playoffs and from that 6th seed. So I think it's very unlikely you can turn this season around as you're 2-16 now, and turn the season around to the point where they are a team that is in the playoffs or in the play-in at least. And Keon Ellis is a great player. He's a good 3-point shooter. He's a good defender. He's a great all-around player, and again, that's why so many teams want to trade for him. As it's been reported, half the team has reached out about Keon Ellis to the Sacramento Kings, but knowing he's an expiring contract, like what is the point of trading? Because just looking at it, like if knowing he's on the last year of his deal, he's an expiring contract. What is the likelihood of the Indiana Pacers re-signing Keon Ellis in the offseason, knowing you get Tyrese Halliburton back at the beginning of next season? They have TJ McConnell and they have Andrew Nembhard. Like, he'd be a great addition next to McConnell and Nembhard right now. But if you I think you're making, if you make this move, if you're Indiana, you're trying to get into the play-in. If you don't get into the play-in, and then Keon Ellis leaves, or you decide you don't, I think it's the Indiana shouldn't be looking to make any trades, if you ask me. I think a guy like Jose Alvarado makes a lot more sense, if you ask me. It was reported that it was reported a couple weeks ago that the Pacers were interested in Jose Alvarado. I think Jose Alvarado makes a lot more sense because I think Jose Alvarado would be cheaper in a trade than Keon Ellis. And plus, Jose Alvarado has another year left on his deal. So in the offseason, when Halliburton's making his way back, and you've got Halliburton, and you've got Nembhard, and you have McConnell, if you don't want to keep Alvarado on the team, you can just trade away Alvarado for little value, and you can get some value back. But if you trade for Keon Ellis, you have to give up more value for Keon Ellis than Alvarado, but then he just leaves you in free agency. So look, I don't think this would be a move that with the Pacers, it would show they're trying to get into the play-in, and I don't think they have a shot at it. So you guys, currently worst record in the NBA. So you guys let me know your thoughts on the potential trade in the comment section, and peace out.